Okay, I think we are back. It's been a hot sec since I recorded again. Um, Mostly because the last time I tried to record this, I had mic issues again. But listening back over the last two videos I did, I am noticing a pattern of me talking a bit too fast. So we're gonna try and slow down just a little bit. So, let's see here. We want to go to, page 70 today. So this is a shorter one. Now that, I think I've got all of our issues ironed out. What the hell was that? The nurse has continued to do whatever it is she's doing to the spleen, ignoring the commotion coming from that little nose's room. Enter Hole. You step through the smashed wall into a far larger and very different space. It is not empty. My babies! My babies! You did this! Murderer! Oh. Run? Hmm. Reason with her. You make a flabbergasted, sputtering effort to explain to the huge being that kidney stones aren't alive and don't have families where you come from, that you have no idea how you got here or how this place works, and you've only been doing what frightening monsters have been asking you to do in the hope that they might lead you to your own child, your only child. As a mother to another, you're so sorry that. How touching! I know precisely where your meatlet is, flesh beast. You won't be seeing it again. Because I am going to pluck out your sight balls and twist off your branches before my little ones drag it here, and you will listen to its pathetic little squeals as a billion broods rip it inside out a billion times before I let it die. The thing begins to vibrate and shudder, hovering sluggishly toward you. In the darkness behind it, thousands of tiny, prickly bodies begin to stir, murmuring in faint, squeaky voices. Oh no, it didn't. Something finally snaps inside you as a giant flying piss rock threatens to torture your baby. Voices are screaming in your brain for you to fight, and you don't even care how little sense that makes. You don't care what happens to you. You will choke it to death with your corpse if you have to. And we're going to be watching a little Flash animation. Yippee! I can't, with the extension I have, it doesn't let me talk very well over the system audio, which is annoying. So I'll just stay quiet. Anyways, that seems to be enough of that. You're not in a ward anymore, ugly gut bag. If I shred you apart here, they'll never put you back together. You barely feel human here. You can leap like a flea in this weird place. You never knew you could lose so much blood and keep moving. Through the gibbering chaos in your subconscious, a single plea rises above the rest, echoing around you like the wisdom of a ghostly mentor. Use the cheese. You put the aerosol cheese out of your weird tote bag, toss it up into the air, and swing your hunk of wood like a baseball bat, straight for the burning red and yellow eye of the monolithic being. I'm just gonna take a step back from my mic here. It burns! I'll string your intestines through your every vile cavity. Look for the fogger. With the monster temporarily blinded, you dart between its thorns, taking care not to step on its children in your bare feet, and find the can of fogger lying in a pool of mucus. It's a one-use product, exactly like a cockroach bomb, but some liquid still sloshes around inside when shaken. How to use it? She certainly wasn't affected by the bulk of the gas in the exam room. Where are you? I can smell your rancid flesh grease. When I'm through with you, you'll know what the inside of your gallbladder tastes like. Stab the fogger. Is a crazy idea, but those have worked out in your favor a few times now. You jam your wooden shard into the flimsy aluminum can, splattering it with concentrated whatever it is. Whatever it is that monsters use as pesticide against sapient kidney stones. You don't want to know. I heard that. I've got you now. Go for the eye and say something cool. Why don't you piss off? Because it's a kidney stone. Get it? Piss rock? Okay. You plunge the poisoned shard of wood into the glaring eyeball of the living kidney stone and land light as a feather. My eye! My unprotected eye! How did you know? The monster creaks and crackles like a felled tree as it drifts to the slick, rubbery floor, graying before your eyes. Its offspring swarm its crumbling husk like accelerated sea urchins, emitting a cacophony of mournful sighs even as they crunch loudly upon their dying mother with unseen jaws. Serves me right, I guess. We're a lot alike. You aren't the maternity ward. Don't fail your larva like I did mine. Investigate the dead monster. You cautiously approach the huge carcass and apologize again for how things turned out. The thing emits a contented sigh of agreement as it seems to lose consciousness for the last time, and something clatters from its surface, rolling to your feet. It actually appears to be your stick, now overgrown with mineral waste. It doesn't feel terribly strong, but it is terribly sharp. Check on the baby stones. You can't help feeling terrible right now, even for killing a giant kidney stone in self-defense. But its young are already back to giggling at one another as they chew on what used to be their mother. Morbidly fascinated by the disturbing scene, you almost jump as something brushes your foot. You get an overpowering feeling that the tiny thing wants to come with you, for whatever reason. This seems to be confirmed by its happy cooing as it is picked up and put into your tote bag, followed by a loud, cartoonish snoring. It fades as the bag goes wherever it goes when you're not paying attention to it. Look for your dead friend. Where the friendly nose thing fell, there were only some soft globs, rapidly melting in a puddle of mucus. The monster seemed to imply earlier that death was permanent wherever you are now. You couldn't have known that things would turn out this way. Nothing makes any damned sense here. Did the nose know it was killing other thinking beings? It seemed like a little more than a baby itself. You would do your best to give it a nice burial if you weren't standing in a giant kidney? Bladder? You're not even going to keep thinking about it. Stuff you have now. 2 kidney stones. Ta-da! And with that, we have finished our first, not first, this is the third section. Thanks for watching. This is a pretty low-key one. I just wanted to, record something. I think next is my big, recording of Homestuck stuff, so, I'm trying to get through all of Act 1 today, so that's why I wanted to do a bit of a shorter Awful Hospital recording today. So, thanks for that, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.